My name is Tony Caldwell. I'm a professor of social work and a counselor in private practice in Oxford, Mississippi. In my practice, I see a disproportionate amount of suffering among people in the LGBTQ community, and I attribute most of that to the mismatch between them and the dominant culture. A lot of what I've seen is rejection from families and religious institutions, and in some cases even in the workplace. And I think the most damaging of those is obviously the family and the communities of faith. Especially for someone who's developing through those teenage years into early adulthood, community is everything. And when you lose your family and your community, I mean, this is at a time where people are transitioning their identity from family to community. And when you lose both, you know, you seek community where you can find it. Clients have told me that they have experienced a lot of depression, anxiety, in some ways an identity crisis, not based around sexual identity, but where do I belong and who do I belong to, because no one wants me anymore now that they know who I really am. And they loved who they thought I was, and now they don't seem to love, or in some cases state that they don't love or don't accept who I really am. You know, so you have this cultural level need of belonging to the collective that's unmet, and then you have this primary, very primal need to belong with and to another person or small group, and when those needs aren't met, things are not going to go well. My advice to families would be to stay in the heart and not spend too much time in the head. You know, the parent has a dream of their child, and in some way it feels sort of changed or maybe even crushed, but deciding they love the reality of their child more than their fantasy of who their child could be or might be. That's when things work out. When I've seen positive outcomes between children and their families, it's always because love won.